Hi there, my name is Chris, Sales Manager for Sound and Vision in Bolton. We're looking at today a brand new Philips product. It's a new 21:9 ratio TV and the model number is the 58PFL9955. Now when we say 21:9 ratio, if you look at most widescreen TVs, they are a 16:9 ratio. The problem with that is that if you are watching a movie on DVD, the majority of movies are filmed in 21:9 ratio, so you end up with black bars top and bottom of the screen. On this TV, it fills the screen perfect, so no more black bars top or bottom of the screen. You can watch the movies the way they were designed to be viewed, getting the full width of the movie in there as well. We're going to run through some of the specification in a moment on this TV, but what we'll do first of all, we'll just spin the TV around, we'll go through the sockets and connections on the rear and the side of the TV, then we'll have a look at some of the features on the TV and go through the specification for you. Okay, so here we have the rear of the TV. First of all, this set lends itself very well to being wall mounted. All the sockets that you do need are all recessed. So what we've got here is basically SCART socket, has one SCART on the back of the TV, just tucked away underneath here. We've then got next to it a digital coaxial output. So if you want to feed the sound digitally from this TV, you can do so from that socket through an external amplifier. You've then got HDMI sockets all in a row here. You've got 1, 2 and 3. So you've got 3 HDMI, of which this one here has got the audio return control wired into it. So if you want to send the sound from the TV back through an AV amplifier through HDMI 1, you've got the ARC control on HDMI 1. Coming further along there, you've then got the antenna, so you've got your coaxial input for your aerial there, and then just the VGA socket right at the end here. So if you want to plug a PC into it, you can do through your VGA. Up from there, yet again, just recessed into the back of the TV, you've got headphone socket. You've then got the audio input for the VGA connection, which is here. You've then got component, which is the red, green, blue connections on the back of the TV with the audio input at the side of it as well. So some games consoles use component, we've got that on there as well. You've also got an Ethernet port. This TV has full internet services built into the TV, so you've got Ethernet ports on there as well. You've also got sockets on the side of the TV, so what we'll do now, we'll have a look at those sockets as well for you. Okay, so here we have a side view of the TV. The sockets we were just referring to are on the back here and just underneath the TV. Down the side, at the top here, you've got a satellite connection, which yet again we'll talk about in a few moments. So you've got a satellite connection there. You've also got your CAM slot, so if you want any pay-per-view channels, you can do so through here. You've also got, just tucked in there, next to it there, an SD card reader. So you've got a digital still camera, which takes SD cards, slotted in there. You can have your photographs on screen. We've also got 2 USBs just underneath each other there, and another HDMI, making 4 HDMIs in total. Now your final view of the back of this TV, you've got additional speakers at the back. You've got 2 bass speakers at the back of the TV. Your wall fixings are here and there, which are 400mm apart, so it's 400 by 400mm. And your main socket is recessed down here as well, so your main socket is at the side and recessed. It comes with a tabletop stand in the box, which is a swivel base, and this also becomes your wall bracket as well. So tabletop stand and wall bracket you do get with this TV. Now we'll spin it around, we'll have a look at the front of the set. Okay, so let's run through the specification of this particular set. First of all, it is 58-inch in screen size, so from corner to corner, 58-inch. You're also looking at the measurement from edge to edge, so the full width of the TV is also on the actual width as well. You're looking at a TV which is 400 Hz scanning. Now, if you take a standard TV, scans at 50 Hz, meaning there's 50 pictures per second making up your image. On this one, it's 400 Hz. It's going to cope with fast movement extremely well, with no delay or drag in that image itself. You've also got a set which is 10 million to 1 contrast. The contrast, as I said before, is one of the most important features to look at on a TV. The contrast determines how good the black level is, and that's relevant whether you're watching standard def or high definition. The inkier that black level, the more dynamic the image is, the better depth of field you get, and the more detail you get in the darker areas of the screen. Now, the way this set achieves that really good contrast is because it's a Philips LED Pro TV. If you take standard LED TVs, there are 2 strip lights either edge of the screen. On this set, there's 1,792 LED lights in this product, split into 224 segmented areas of the panel itself, giving you really good localized black levels in the screen. So stunning picture, really good contrast, really good reaction speed at 400 Hz. They're also full HD, so it'll cope with 720p, 1080i and 1080p resolution. So whether you're plugging a games console into it or just watching satellite or cable HD, it's going to cope with all HD formats. It's also got a very good sound system. You've seen the additional speakers on the back of the TV, as well as the speakers that are just underneath the set here. It has a total output of 30 watts, a really good sound output on the TV itself. We also saw on the side of this TV that it's got a satellite connection. If you connect this TV up to a satellite dish, you've got the option of this set running with either Astra or Hotbird. You've got 2 satellite decoders built into this TV set as well. Let's have a look at some of the menus on the TV set itself. It comes with a remote control, which is a beautiful remote. It's in a metal finish, oval shaped, and at the top of the remote you've got this little button here. If you press that, it puts us into the menu system on the TV. Once we're into the menu system, you've got up, down, right or left on the remote. When you get the TV initially, it will ask you to set up the picture. And it's a very good, easy process on the Philips TV to set up the contrast, brightness, sharpness, colour to how you want it. If you go into the quick picture and sound setup, you just press OK, and it will take us through various preset modes in the TV. It's asking us to start this now, so it will give us an image, and it will split the screen into 2, and it will ask you which image do you prefer. So you select either the left or the right, press OK, and it will put a little tick on there, and it will go on to the next image. Yet again, you just select which image you prefer, press OK, and it'll put a little tick on there. It'll go through around 4 or 5 of these sort of images till it gets to the end. Then it'll ask you then to press OK to set the image, and then it will move on to the sound, asking you to set the sound up for either sound A, B or C, and it will put some sound on there for you to indicate which tone you prefer. So it's a very straightforward setup to go through. I won't go through it all now. It takes about a minute or 2 just to go through that setup. Once you've done that, you're then set to go through the other menus of the TV. This set also has Philips internet service built into it. So yet again, if we go into the menu on the set and go down to Net TV, it will now start logging on to the Philips internet service, and in fact it's already there now. Very quick to access that, and it'll give you various options on the screen here. So if we want, say, YouTube, we can come down there. It also leaves the image on the screen for you for what you're watching, so you still get your TV image on here as well. So we select YouTube, press OK, and it will now search for the YouTube website. It's indicating down at the bottom here that it's just searching at the moment. Once it's got onto that, it will give us various options where we can actually search for a particular subject, or you can just jog down and go through all the different video clips that are on there now. Just loading more of them up now. And you just select which video clip you want. You would then press OK and you'll be onto that video clip. Or I said you can do a search for anything on there as well. So as I said, you've got full internet services through the TV, through Philips Net TV as well. This set also contains Philips Ambilight facility. Now, if you've not come across Ambilight before, we're going to turn the lights off in a second. We'll have a look at this Ambilight system. But basically, it uses Philips Ambilight 3 systems, the Spectra 3. So we've got the Ambilight at the back of the TV top and also at both sides of the TV itself. If we go into the setup menu again and come down into TV settings, there's a section in the TV settings for Ambilight, which is that one there. And then you've got Ambilight on or off. So what we'll do, we'll switch off the lights now. We'll just go through the Ambilight settings for you. Okay, so let's switch the Philips Ambilight on. There we go. And you can see now behind the panel, the screen itself is projecting the light that's on the screen here. So we've got white information here. As it changes, the lights will change behind the panel. So as the light changes on the screen, that will change at the top and either side of the screen. And it's split up into 3 segments around the TV set itself. If we come out of the Ambilight setting for switching on, you've also got controls on here to adjust the Ambilight. Now at the moment, we're on maximum setting for the separation. But you've also got different mood lighting. So if we go into that, you can have it set to deep water, which gives an overall blue setting for the rear of the TV. We've got hot lava, so you can create different moods for the lighting system for for your living room in there as well. It's a beautiful system to have on a TV and really brings to life whatever you're watching. So when you have it in the actual mode, which is the dynamic mode for the TV, let's go back to that one there, for the Ambilight, switch it on. When it portrays the actual colours that are on the TV behind the set, it almost gives the impression of having an even bigger TV than what you have got in your living room, because it's bringing to life whatever you're watching onto the wall behind the TV. If we go through more settings on here as well, at the moment we've got a white background to the Ambilight. If we come down there, you've also got wall colour. So depending on what wall colour you've got the different options on the screen there to adjust that, and it will adjust the Ambilight accordingly to what colours of wall you may have. And you can see them all changing on the panel just there. So as I said, that's the Philips Ambilight system. A really good, unique feature to Philips, which just brings to life into your room whatever you're watching. So there you have the Philips Ambilight system. If we go back into the menu system itself, we'll just go back into the setup menu. As I said, we've just been through the quick setup guide for setting up the actual picture itself for colour, contrast and brightness, as well as the sound settings. But you have got full manual override in the TV settings guide. And if we go into that now, you've got adjustments there for contrast, brightness, colour and sharpness. And you've also got various noise reductions, which are switched off at the moment. But if you are in an area where you do suffer from poor picture quality, if you go into the noise reduction for minimum, medium or maximum, it will cut down on some of the noise on the TV set itself. If you want to sort of wire anything into this TV, such as a satellite system or Blu-ray DVD, you've got to add those devices into the set itself. So if we come out of that menu at the moment, if we come along and look for something that says Add Device. So if you want to plug, say, a satellite system into this TV, you would go into Add Devices, press OK, asking us to start, so we'll say yes, and it will ask us basically select a device. So if we just jog down there, you've got DVD player, Blu-ray, HD recorder and so forth, and it'll go through various different options of devices that you may want to add into it. So we've got satellite receiver there. We press OK, and then it will ask us basically what TV connection do we want to use for that, because you may have just, say, a standard satellite box which uses SCART, or you may have a HD box which uses HDMI. So you come down from there, it will ask us either to plug into one of the HDMI inputs or the SCART input. So it gives us the different options to plug in that particular piece of equipment. Nice and simple to use. It's just a case of adding the devices, whether it's a satellite or a DVD, into the appropriate socket on the rear of the set. So the 3D technology is built into the TV. There is no need for any extra unit to slip on top of the TV or just underneath. The actual 3D technology is built into the set itself. At the moment you do get two sets of glasses from Philips. These glasses are normally extra, normally £100 a piece, but you're getting two sets of glasses with this model as well. And the glasses themselves are completely automated. They are active glasses, but there is no need to switch them on. If you are receiving a 3D image, whether it's from Sky or from a 3D Blu-ray player, the glasses will automatically switch on once they are receiving a 3D signal. So Philips TV, first of all, is 3D ready, and the 3D technology is built into the TV set itself. A beautiful TV, whether you're watching DVDs or standard TV on here, it's an absolutely stunning image and one of the best sound systems that you'll also get on any TV. If you'd like more details on this, go through to our website, which is soundinvision.co.uk. As well as this TV on there are hundreds more video clips on various products, from TVs to amplifiers to speakers. Please give me a call. My name is Chris on 01204 861 861 if you want to discuss any more information on this set or any other queries that you may have. Or call into our store. We've got stores in Bolton or Leeds. These products are on permanent demonstration. So please give me a ring. My name is Chris on 01204 861 861. Thank you.